Hi, hello. I've got errands to do, so I'm gonna hop on, do this, probably do a watch party live later on my other page. Want to hop on, I'm gonna do some makeup, share a few things about my new adventures, things like that I've been posting, talk a little bit more in depth about them, and put on my face. I have to go to the grocery store. So first thing I'm gonna talk about, this book. I know you've seen my post. Ooh. Wow, I opened up exactly to the page I was on. That's crazy. Girl Wash Your Face. So many reviews on it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, if I wanted to read it, if I didn't want to read it, what side of the fence I was going to stand on. I said, F it, I'm not going to know unless I try. So I started reading it. I do like it. Some of the stuff she talks about, I'm like, okay, not really me, but I can put it to another story and it kind of makes sense. So I like it so far, but I'm only in on like the 4th chapter. So give it, give me time. I might not like it. In the meantime, one of the biggest things I'm pulling out of it, which I thought was perfect timing, is routine. Routine is key. And so for me, I just started Ritual. I was looking for a new vitamin. I wanted something to benefit me, something that worked for me, but I've been a real stickler about, fillers, GMOs, all that junk. And I'm like, I want as little of that as possible. So I knocked it down to 4 different things I want to try, and Ritual, the women's vitamin, it's so shiny in here, ended up being what I wanted to start with. It's really cool. It's minty. It smells like Altoids, actually. That's kind of what it reminds me of. They are just these little clear tabs. The gel is made from a tree bark gum and something else I can't remember. Still, all natural, just everything you need, nothing more, and it's just wonderful. Auto ships to your house. It's amazing. So that's my new Ritual, which, like I said, was ironic that it came out of this book and talking about, habit, ritual, schedule, whatever you want to call it, whichever way it's going to go. You need to be consistent. And one of the things I like that she said, and I kind of thought about, but not really in the way that she put it, was she talks about, when you start canceling on yourself, it's just that much easier to cancel on everything else, and then you don't realize how many things you're canceling on, and then you're not following through, and it's just a bad habit to have, even for yourself, for your subconscious, all that stuff. So I thought that was fabulous. What else did I have? I think that's it. So now we're going to talk fun makeup and this month's kudos. So I've got a little bit of a headache, bear with me. I've been getting up really early the last 2 mornings and trying to reset my sleeping schedule, so it's kind of throwing me off. Kudos. So I want to talk about that a little bit. It's my favorite. It's got the quad palette in it, which I absolutely love, because you get to pick out your own colors. So before I put on, my cover up to hide my stress away, I want to show you how the colors that I'm doing right now. The colors that I'm doing are kind of Valentine's Day-ish colors. And the reason I'm saying it that way and putting it into your mind right now is because Valentine's Day is literally going to be here like that. We haven't done date days in forever. Sorry, I'm seriously tired. But I'm hoping on Valentine's Day we will. So that being said, these are the colors I'm going with. I like to put my colors in order that I use them, not necessarily the order that they look the prettiest in or whatever. So I'm going to show you my colors. You can totally pick any color. We have so many new colors to choose from. Nude's a big thing right now. I'll post to the colors that I'm using in case you happen to love them in the bottom. But this is Relaxed. I'm going to put this one actually down here because this one I will use last. And then this is I always say it wrong. Not even gonna, I'll just post the picture in the bottom. There we go. And there we go. See that? So they pop right in. Convenient little holes. You pop them right out when you need to replace them or switch them up. If you're like me, once I run out of one, unless I'm dead in love with it, I try a different color just to, mix it up. I like to do that. So these are my colors. But see what I mean? It's kind of got it's very pink, so it's got very much a Valentine's Day kind of look to it. So there's that. Next we are going to start with working on some of this. Hope everybody's New Year's starting off great. Resolutions. I actually saw a lot of people saying like, oh, I'm not doing resolutions. Everybody does resolutions every year. I don't think it's bad to do resolutions every year, and I feel like people do resolutions throughout the year, but it's definitely true. You see the most people doing resolutions at the beginning of the year. So this is going to be fun because I ordered my summer shade, and I am not my summer shade right now. So I've got my BB cream, and I'm going to I'm going to start to have to blend it, and hopefully it works out right? We're gonna make it work either way. We're just gonna go with it. All right, let's get this out of the way. If you have New Year's resolutions, I'd love to know what they are. Like I said, mine are mine are self-improvement books. I want to start at least 3 series that have 4+ books in them. So like I said, this is not normally how I put this on, but because I have to blend it because I'm wearing my summer shade, I'm gonna use my BB cream to kind of tone it down and lighten it up. I was gonna swap it out, but I'm like, I live in the land of the Sunshine State. Realistically, by the time I swap it out, get one back, and wear it as much as I do, I won't need it. So, just gonna, there we go. And I don't like to overdo it on my, I don't wear this one a lot because I don't like to when my face gets irritated or broken out from stress. I don't really wear makeup, so. The nice thing about the BB cream too is it goes on like a lotion because it's more like a moisturizer for your skin and more or less just a complexion enhancer. That sounded funny the way I broke it up. Oh, sweet Jesus. I haven't been doing caffeine, but I feel like today I might accidentally break. I might break. But yeah, so see, it's not as red. It's kind of blended more into my skin. The camera makes it way redder than it is in person. Whatever. All right, so I've got my base down. I'm already wearing my eye primer. I put that on before I started because I knew I wanted to talk about the book and the other stuff and not make this ramble, even though I'm really good at that. So let's get started. I am actually going to start with my eyeliner. Because the other day I got it up here and I poked myself in the eye with it. This is part of ritual. Like the more I do something, the easier it is. I don't do this one a whole lot, but I'm working on it. It's right at the end of its, I'm gonna have to switch it out. Goodbye. There we go. New year, new eyeliner. Makes sense, right? I almost want to be like, new year, new nap schedule. I want to find a way to incorporate naps into my life. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to start with my shadows, and I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I do it. So I might not talk a whole lot, but I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I do it, like when I'm doing it by myself. I'm getting ready for out the door. I lied, I did not put this in the order I was gonna put it on in. That's okay, I'll get there. I'll rearrange them after. All right, so. The thing that normally takes me the longest is getting this to look like this side. Both sides, and I don't know if it's just the angle, the way that I'm looking at it, the way that I apply it, or just the shape of my eyes. They never look the same first try. So I'm always trying to fix one. Yeah, like see? This one always gets a nicer rounded area here where this one kind of like just drops off. Go me. I'm wondering if it's just the angle that I'm doing it and looking and brushing. Maybe I should do it with my left hand. I'm gonna try my makeup with my left hand next time. All right. So I just used this one. I'm going to go into the crease, so I want to use a darker color. I'm gonna blend it out. And these colors, they look very different when I just showed them to you. But once you get them on and blended, they do not actually look too dramatically different. But I like it because it gives it a little bit more of an ombre blended look, a little more depth. Right into the corner and right into the crease. Right under my cheek, just kidding. So guys, one of my other resolutions, and I'll admit it, and I feel like it's everybody's every year, most people, get back in shape. Last year it was something I wanted to do, but I don't think I really set it as a resolution, and I don't think I really gave it my all. I mean, I know I didn't. You know why I'm saying think? I know I didn't. Kind of chinsed out on myself last year, and I can admit it, and I think that's a lot of the, issues that people have sometimes is they don't want to admit things to themselves. All right, different clean brush, back into blend. See what I mean? Blended, and it's not too dramatically different. So I like the way that they go together, but also if I wet my brush and I use that darker color, it's really easy to pull the pigments brighter and make it really drastic and crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so I'm going to then grab and take up in here. This is what this color is for. You can use your pinky, you can use anything to really blend that out, but this light pink, especially my skin tone, is an easy one for me. So I just take it and sweep it along the top and kind of in for a blend. Man, I feel like I'm still going slower than I normally do. And then this last color. See that? Look at it all come together. Look at her come together. Boom. Okay. So there is that. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and pull, which color? It's daytime. I guess I will go with my top lid color. A little bit underneath and up in. I like to also go into these corners to really highlight and brighten up. I feel it definitely gives your eyes a different depth and look. There it is. And then I'm just going to line my corners again. That tickled. That tickled. Ooh. Okay. So that's that. And that is that shadow palette. So this will be probably what I wear for most of the January into the February. Glitter liner. This was a part of last month's Kudos, but you can buy it solo. Not a part of this month's Kudos, but I am addicted to it, so I want to share it and use it and show you how much I love it. This is something I would definitely too say if you are going to do a Valentine's Day thing and you want to have a smashing look, no matter what your color scheme is, get the silver liner. It adds a lot of like pop and kapow to your look. It's just like, yes, wait till the eyeshadow's on. And the nice thing about the glitter eyeliner is you can't mess it up. You really can't. It is a fail safe. Bum, bum, bum. I hear somebody coming down. There we go. I accidentally sweeped my glitter out, so I'm just going to touch that up. There we go. I'm live in case you didn't want your underwear to be seen. Well, nobody saw anything. Okay. So we have new colors of the Splash liquid lipstick. So kudos so far. Yep, your own colors, pick your own color. Win-win. I just want to throw it on because my lips are feeling kind of dry. That's gonna drive me nuts. I need to fix that up. I need to hide that a little more. Okay. I'll do that in a minute when I do my touch-up. Let's get epic. So, now that I'm at the end, I feel like I did not ramble and do too horrible of taking forever to do that. I want to talk really about this routine. It is amazing. I am only on day 2 of my new sleep routine to get up and work out. But I gotta tell you, when I first get up, I feel like, yes, I've got this. Like, I am ready to tackle the world. Right about now is where I start to get a little bit tired. But I'm new to doing this schedule, so my body's like, wait a minute. Man, we got up so early. What are we doing? What is going on? But the more I do it, and I stick with it, and I keep doing it, the easier it's gonna be. The more natural it's gonna come. I'll probably not need to set like a raging loud alarm clock to get me out of bed and motivate me to get up. So it's definitely really important, especially like, you know, when people are like, oh, that person's a gym rat. Is that really a bad thing? Like, unless they're not doing anything else with their lives, is that really the worst? It's their routine, it's their schedule. It's what they like to do. It's what's making them happy. Long pause in that thought. But you know, that's the point. You know, you gotta do things that make you happy. You have to stop comparing yourself to other people. And you really should just start a good routine, start a good habit, start a good schedule, something that's can be small at first, you know, tackle something small. And then once that's tackled, take on something else. And just keep going until, you know, you're improving little points in your life that make you feel better, that make you happier. You know? I think we all get carried away in things that are like how we're supposed to be or what we're supposed to be doing or things like that, and we're not really focusing on what we want and what's best for us. That being said, here's my look for the day. I'm not going to go crazy on covering that up because you know what? It's okay if I have a blemish. I'm a human, a woman. It happens. I'm going to let it go. Although I am tempted to pick up my liquid gold and do full coverage, I'm not going to. Thank you for joining. Hashtag replay. If you catch me in replay, feel free to share it with anybody you want to share it with. I will post those colors that I used below. There we go. Da-da-da. There we go. So, today's look, I might even go straighten or do something with my hair after. We will see. But see how much that glitter liner really makes it like, woo. Imagine on top of like other crazy like dark poppy colors. This just looks good with this color, but it kind of goes with my color scheme. You know, I guess silver goes with every color scheme. But you can imagine with like a really pretty purple or like a darker color, that silver over it would just pow. So that's my thoughts, that's my feelings. That's where I'm at today. I've been wearing a lot of lotion, so I'm actually going to use my powder. Oops. There we go. Just to kind of take away some of the shine. Give me more of a matte look. There we go. And now I'm done. I hope, again, everybody's having a good year. Start to their year. I know it's super early, totally in the beginning. It's very, very exciting. But check out the kudos. There's so many colors, and I love that you get to make and mix and match and create your own stuff. Like, these all go together. I can wear them all separately. But there's so many other combinations you can make of colors that, you know, might be a little more offset, you know, that a little more drastically different. So there's just endless combinations that you can do. Jump on it, jump on it. I don't know why that popped into my head. One more, because I love the way this feels. All right, ladies, gents, anybody who hopped on, thank you very much again. Hashtag replay. Number 2, whatever floats your boat. Hashtag, you know, I'm with you. New things. If you've read all of Girl Wash Your Face, you know, what you took away from it, I'd like to know that. Any of the above. Have a good day. Wish me luck off to the grocery store.